What up? What up? What up? What's going on? We got like 40 of you people in here already. That's what's up. I appreciate it. Let me pull the chat up here. I think it only works on YouTube. I don't know exactly, but phone, make sure all this is running right. But I figured out how to ticker that we're going to be taking a look in the corner. So we're going to start off with MYRO. Let me just double check that everything's looking good on my end. And word. Everything looks to be good. All right. So what's going on, guys? This is Solana Made Simple, and this is Solana Mean Stream. What's up, Ruka? She's in. We're gonna be taking a look at the screen with us. So make sure you guys can grab your drinks, roll up. Let's get ready for this. Bunch of you guys in here tonight. This is dope. All right. So I've been covering all of these coins. There's a few I've taken off the list. There's a few I've added. I don't feel like I need to update you guys on that end, but we are going to take a look at this stuff as far as MYRO, and I'm going to update you guys. You'll be able to see it down here on the screen. I was able to figure out a way to make sure we can keep the tickers up to date. And if you guys, let me open the chat. If you do figure out a way to get into the chat and you want to leave a comment or something about what ticker you'd like to see, let me know. Still learn how to run this thing. I think that the Twitter one, I think this one works like this. Like, let me see and make sure this pops up. Yeah, that works just fine. All right. So MYRO, we are sitting at a comfortable 37 cents. We see it's kind of chopping along here, finding support and resistance, bouncing along basically wherever you just kind of want to draw a line right through the middle here. It's what we like to see, especially after seeing the volatility, the sell-off, the increase, whatever the case. But I am going to zoom out like we like to do. 3 months as a rule. Always go back and take a look. I mean, that's not even long enough for your big term plays, but when we do take a look back, this is when we started taking a look at this. And I told you guys around 4 cents, we can go back and look at the receipts, but there's no need to because like I'll just keep showing up with the same thing, guys. It was at like 50 million or was it 50 million? Yeah, I think it was maybe 50 million market cap, but now we're sitting at 388 million market cap, 43,471 holders on this one. MYRO is a beast. I'm telling you, this thing's probably going to be hitting $1 sometime during this bull run. A couple of these other coins that we were looking at and we were taking it, keeping our eyes on, they've getting really damn close to $1. So I don't see why this one can't do it. I really don't. I mean, this was our first leg up. That was all the crazy excitement. And it's almost looking like it's going to be nothing. That's now basically like a good point where maybe this does dip down. We find support there. Whatever the case is, let's see. It's looking pretty good. I mean, that's where we kind of broke out. It's right when it got right around this area right there. So that's kind of stuff you'd love to see with these kind of coins. MYRO's looking great. The whole market's pumping, guys. I think Sol's sitting at $168, $166 or something like that. I don't know what else to say, guys, but this is what we've been waiting for, and it's good to see it. So with that being said, guys, MYRO doing great. My target, honestly, 69 cents and then like $1 or something like that. We'll see where we go. But let's switch gears up a little bit, and we're going to take a look at MYRO. If you guys got your drinks handy, go ahead and grab them, take a sip. I know it's 11 o'clock, but I'm still drinking ridiculous shit. Job's not done. We got work to do out here. You guys might have seen on the timeline, I got some activity outside. I was touching grass, smoking grass, doing the damn thing. Man, I love to see it. I remember talking about this one back here, seeing this ridiculous fat finger. So we thought, now this looks like it's closing the gap. If you go back to my other streams or other videos, you can see where I said, this is kind of crazy looking at this right now. I was talking about these little bellies right here, these dips. I'm like, this isn't bad, man. This is a nice consolidation across, like great across. And then we had our breakout, just like I was talking about. Like, I'm not a fucking crazy person, and people tell me you can't chart these things, but look, boom, boom, boom. Where's the breakout? Right fucking there. I mean, you see it clear as day, guys. Like, I do at least, and I'm not a pro. I'm not making like life-changing money, but I'm making, better quality of life money. So we'll see what happens. We're just in the first leg of this thing, guys, too. So don't get too excited. Make sure you're holding on to your position, scaling out as you need to. If you've hit like a couple hundred X percentages, it might be a point where you take out 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I don't know, up to 10% or something like that. That's a good idea. Don't listen to me for financial advice. Do what you got to do. Look into it. But WIF's looking good. Again, we were talking about this down here, guys. Like, you go back to the stream if you don't believe me. These are the coins that seem the most obvious to me. This one has a lot of publicity. Like I said, over and over and over again. We're now chilling at a healthy 2.9 billion market cap, 8056 holders on this coin. Fuck, somebody should have just told me I need to switch this goddamn thing up. That's why I waited you guys wait. So I can fix up the cash. So let me hook this up real quick. All right, we gotta take this bad boy off here. Little hide ski, and boom. Let's take a look at WIF. Try to keep this thing going for you guys. So it looks good. So you can let me know if I fuck up. Feel free to critique me. We'll make this thing a smooth running old machine in no time. But our next target, guys, is $4 fucking. I don't give a shit what anybody else says. I didn't see it that fast. I thought it was gonna take some time. Hey, with that being said, this could come right back down to the 240, 230 range right here, and find some resist or some support. So don't take that off the table. But $4 seems like a fun number to play with the dog with that, just because of this. Like, if that wasn't there, I would say it's in fucking Wild Wild West. But right now, as stupid as it sounds, this could probably achieve that feat there. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But again, that's WIF, dog WIF hat. Set the trend for anything WIF hat seems to do pretty damn good. But we will move on, like always, down to the next one. And before I do that, let's go ahead and switch the caption first. We'll just get in a pattern of doing that, so don't forget. And if somebody ever wanted to come on here and be a guest, I can invite people on to like be on the stream with me. I can add you down here, do the whole little shindig. If you guys are interested, feel free to reach out to me in the DMs. Not going to do it tonight just because, well, maybe fuck it. If you send me a message and I see it, I might add you on here. All you have to do is, I think, have a Restream account. That's what I'm using. And I guess you'd be good to go. But did that come up right? Are we at JUP? Bang. All right, cool. Let's move gears over to JUP money. This one I was telling you guys around 40 cents or whatever. I thought this was going to go to $1 in no time, and past that, it's Jupiter. It's like one of the most used, popular everythings when it comes to DeFi, and get out of that. That's not a word for you. It's acting up. But that's one of those coins, guys. I was telling you, around 40 cents. I sold mine at 69 cents. I'm not going to lie to you guys. When I got the drop, I was like, 69. Fuck yeah, I'm selling at 69 cents. I'm going to make some money. And I bet you this thing goes down. And it did. So I bought a little bit back, and then I made a couple other sales. I had a bigger pocket. So I averaged myself up a bit and continued to just hold on. And I think I've hit a 2x so far. Ruka, I know, baby girl. You don't have thumbs, so you can't hold the mouse. So back up. Let's see here. The screen loads up. We'll talk more about it, but I guess this just means there's a lot of activity going on. But I mean, come on, if you guys doubted JUP, you guys are crazy. You are absolutely buck wild crazy to think that JUP wasn't going to perform. Maybe not in the short term like some of these other crazy coins do, but dude, Jupiter, fuck, man, this thing. I just want to see the chart one time before hit it for the one time, or try one more time and reset it. Other things that are popping off by the DeFi, all my DeFi plays have been doing extremely well. Everything I've added liquidity to at the right time, that's doing extremely well too. BONK, and I think it was like BONK and B-Sol pairing or something like that. Maybe BONK and Sol. That one's fucking killing it. What else do I have? My Thor setup that I have with Cyberfrog. Yeah. This is probably the most money I've made in the short term off of making like plays that I kind of planned and like kind of saw coming. All right, Jupiter's like acting up. So it's asking me to exit the page. I'm just going to try to reset the whole thing and see what happens. I do want to see the chart here. This is Wi-Fi, so I'm pretty sure that's why it's kind of laggy. Listen to it back. It's not that bad, but I guess it could be better. You get what you pay for. This is all free shit, so whatever. Sometimes I think that the music might make it worse, but I don't know. We'll see. If it doesn't load up in like 10 seconds, we're out. We're going to the next one. I ain't got time for this. This ain't Ethereum. All right, bro. I ain't got time for this. We're going to JLP. We're going to see what happens over here. We can take a look at this chart. Again, you guys know how I feel about JLP if you've been watching the streams or the videos. And I know I haven't put much content out, and I don't really care. Not really worried about it right now. Just kind of making sure that I'm positioned correctly. Showing up to spaces. I mean, not a lot of people are, but the people that are showing up, they're getting a heads up. I talked about Koyas. I said, look, guys, a lot of people I follow in this space and like their, like their calls, like their takes are, talking about Koi. So I picked up a nice bag of that shit, and it's like doubled. So I can't do more than like tell you what I see. The opportunities here. I mean, I can show you a chart that doesn't. I guess it's just because it's like too much going on. I'm gonna close out of Twitter and see what happens. That helps it out. But oh, there we go, banging. Maybe that was it. So again, my thing with this is if you're farming Sharky and you guys are looking for a good play, like you can see my buys and sells from farming. Like I buy and I sell it here. I buy, I sell it here. I buy, I sell it here. Every fucking time it's spot on. And like I have it play from all the way back here when I first started talking about this shit like 3 months ago that I've been holding on to. If you don't, or this, if you can look up my tweets. February 2nd, I talked about this because I heard Deuce talking about it, and Deuce, he's one of those guys that has really good calls. He was the one that actually mentioned Koi, to be honest with you. I always give credit where I see these things. If it's not something I just kind of stumble across, like somebody tips me off, fuck yeah, you're getting the credit for it. It's not going to make a difference, but like, sure, you got the credit. But no, I like Deuce. I like what he does. He does some really, really good TA. Follow the homie. If you don't, somebody should have told me that we should have switched to JLP. I'm just going to blame that on y'all at this point. So we got JLP on the screen there. Boom, boom. Let's go with this guy. All right. But JLP, let's take a look at the market cap here. We're at 275 million. We have 43,929 holders on JLP. If you don't know what JLP is, it's Jupiter's perpetual liquidity pool. It's got liquidity pool with like the best crypto assets: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Tether, USDC. Like some of the best blue chips that are in the game. You can't go wrong with that. I know you see a little slide down here, but look at every proven case. This is only a couple days. Like if you give this a full like Sharky loan duration, 16 days, like you can get some nice returns on that. If you just hold this until, I don't know, summer or July 4th or something like that, you'll probably have some nice returns on you. I mean, yeah, I'll give you a nice, this will probably not, it'll probably live 3 months. Let's see what this one looks like. I mean, I've always said bottom left, top right. This is the only chart I've ever seen do this so consistently, and I say consistently like in the last 3 months, but you get the idea. This thing's killing it. You cannot go wrong with a chart like this, especially when it freezes your computer screen and you don't get to see anything. It's really cool. Ah, there we go. No, I'm not. It's the same shit. Fuck it. Maybe it'll live. Look, 420. Good call. I like it. You know what? I'm not even mad. We'll just chill here and just look at it because look at it. It's good. Can't go wrong. So I would literally expect if you were to buy in here and you wait this many days, like you just drag the chart and it's just going to do the same thing. I wish it would load better so I could show you this thing. It's pissing me off now. I'm not gonna lie. Are you guys even talking in this chat yet? You talking shit? Nah, nobody's talking shit. All right, if this doesn't load, I'm just going to something else. I'm gonna go look at BONK because I ain't got time for this. This is boring. Yeah. I would leave this if I were you because this is boring. So we're going to BONK. BONK, the G, the OG, one of my favorite coins. Don't be playing me like this. It's one of my favorite coins. I honestly think it's what really rallied every single Solana meme coin. It's the first one I ever covered on my channel that did exponentially well compared to the other shit I've covered. BONK's gonna be the one that people know, like they know. I don't know what's that fucking Shiba and stuff like that. I think it'll be one of those kinds of coins. We're at $2.42. No, that's not right. If that was right, we'd all be rich as fuck right now. I wish this was updated. But come on. This is what happens when you have dollar store internet, guys. I do not advise it, but it happens sometimes. I'm gonna hit it with a nice fresh refresh. It says 46. You guys are still in here. Is that for real? You guys are still hanging out? Are we this bored? What we're doing? What's today? Wednesday? Yeah. Halfway through the fucking month already. That's wild. Yo, Bonk, why are you playing me like this? Not responding. Go figure. Shit. All right. Here we go. See Ruka? Fell asleep. Or is she sleeping over there? She always does. No, get back. Nobody asked the kid. Nobody asked you to come bother me again. What's up? All right, girl. She is the sweetest. I should make a Ruka coin. No, I shouldn't. All right, this doesn't show me the price of the screen. We'll just go with market cap. We're at 3,105. Jesus Christ, 3,105,661 holders. Whew. That is amazing to see. I wonder what's going to be the next Solana coin. Wow, look at that. Reminds you kind of like BTC back in the day where we had your first rally and the next rally. It's kind of mimicking the same exact setup. It's a nice fucking. That's a nice chart, guys. You have your breakout, sells off, comes all the way back down, finds support at that first level right there. If you don't stop trying to talk to people out here, I'm gonna have to get another chair for you. But anyway, this thing could just rip from here and double. Like, I don't know if it's for real, but I mean, I've seen some people say bonk to a penny. Bonk goes anywhere close to a penny, guys. Holy shit. The bags you're holding right now, for the love of God, save them. Like, hold on to them. It'd be insane to miss out on that. I mean, we've already had our opportunities from day one with Bonk, and here we are, playing this game. So it's just, like I said, guys, be careful with your bags here and make sure you're holding your convictions, like, for the real cycle, not just, make a little bit of dollars here and there and shit like that, guys. That's peanuts. Like, there's way more opportunity out here. You can zoom out on almost any single meme coin chart and see what I'm talking about. I've made the same mistakes. I'm not making the same mistakes going forward. I've been able to live my life the last 2 months basically however I wanted to. I mean, I still wake up and stick to a disciplined routine and schedule, but like, I wish I could make this little picture a little bit bigger down here, but whatever. My point is, guys, like, make sure you hold on to your plays, because, like, look at all these buys and sells. Some of them are for different reasons or just to take stuff and move it into other ones. But I mean, I was even buying up here. Like, what the fuck's wrong with me? But this is my conviction. Bye, 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 bye. Just like I had a feeling, like, I don't know. I know it's going to go higher. So let me get out. And this is the one that I have paired up. I really do want to move this goddamn thing so I don't have all of those buttons up there. All right, hold on a sec. I got to work out. She's getting upset. And we're going to switch things over. You guys didn't tell me to switch the button again. So, boom. What's the next coin we got? We got Cat with Hat. This one made a little bit of a comeback. And let's see. What in the hell is going on here? This thing's out of control. Yo, I'm trying to turn off my buys. I don't want you guys seeing them. I don't know why it matters, but like, I just don't want them up. I don't know. Fuck it. Whatever. Let's go to Cat with Hat. All right, girl, come on. Let's go. All right, where are we at with this Cat with Hat situation? Oh. There it is. Make this thing go away. Boop. Hey, all right. Let's pull this thing up to a day. Bang. What, 53 y'all in here? I appreciate you guys being in here. Shout out to y'all. Yo, I think this is like what it is when you have a market maker on there. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I'm just a fucking dude on the internet looking at numbers and charts and lines and whatever. But I love seeing these kinds of things like this. This looks like a little bit of a cup and handle situation on that little jammy. And feel free to tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, because that's fine too. I really don't care. But what I've been seeing has been working out. So if you missed all of this, you've been given so many opportunities. Two of these bottoms where it bounced off of this right here. Like, this is the top, it broke back down, came out before the breakout. When it came back down here, it's basically the same spot over here, but you have a little bit of inverted head and shoulder situation kind of going on there. W for sure, and then bang, right back up here. Found some resistance right about these points right there, which is pretty healthy to see there. But again, got a nice little cup, and this handle did not play out the way we wanted to. Had a sell-off, market kind of just cooled down, which is super good because you get a good breath of fresh air. You get other opportunities for people to get in. You get more of the new people that want to start investing into meme coins because they see their friends making money. And cat with hat, you know, you got WIF, and then C WIF. I mean, it's dog with hat, cat with hat. Those two are going to be, in my opinion, I think they'll be the two bigger players as far as the WIF ones, just because you got dog and cat. I think the rest of them, like, I thought Trump with dog was going to be good, but I think Trump with hat would have been, either way, fucking, you get the point. Cat, dog with hat, whatever. So I put in a good chunk of this. Not my best trade, I'll say that much. So I put in somewhere around here just to make sure like I didn't miss this if it went like fucking retarded. So it did break down right here, and I was buying this dip right here, and then I finally bought a little bit more once it got somewhere around here, and I haven't touched it since. I said, all right, now it's time for me to sit back and relax and wait for us to break all-time high, because if you've looked at any of the coins I've been talking about before, when you see these kind of first pumps, you got these initial run-ups, you got these guys right here selling their bags, you know, going on honeymoons, going on vacations. Good for them. I fucking love them. I want to be the next one to them, because when we zoom out, we see the blue doop, blue doop. We usually see the next blue doop somewhere up here, because this is just a bigger one of these now. I think, at least, that's kind of how I look at it. So as you got like boom, boom. It's like it just keeps taking it takes another one. You guys like how if you're not having fun, man, I don't know what you're doing. Don't watch this kind of stuff. We're keeping it light here. But it's cat with hat. We're at 523 million market cap. There's 529 holders on here. I think it's a pretty good ratio. I still am pretty curious about if there's any correlation as far as breakouts and charts and stuff when you have certain market caps and holders looking pretty close, because this is like 59 or 9 or 529 versus 50. You get the idea. Whatever. Anyway, we're going to the next one. I don't know if this is ever going to do well, but I think it's going to recover, and that's why we're going to talk about it. It's Harambe. So dicks out for Harambe. We know how it goes. And let me get my caption up here. I didn't write them for no reason. Boop. And Harambe. Oh no, go back up. Banging. All right, here we go. Harambe. I guess we've been live. I can change that too. All right. I like this a lot, and we'll get into it. But first, let me switch this shit up. Doop, doop. Oops. I think I got it. Hey, we're good. All right. Harambe chilling at a healthy 43 million market cap. We've got 11,911 holders on here. We see this thing just kind of repeating the same patterns. We had this nice little break up here, a little bit of consolidation, boom, 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 right around here. and not bad. It looks like it's kind of fighting with this little area. This is kind of giving a little bit of difficulty to break to the upside. Both of these seem to be relatively close to the same area, just a little bit higher. I wouldn't really count it, but where it's not able to break out is where we want to keep our eyes at. So if this starts to work its way up here, where's that? What's that number? About 7 cents. That's where it's finding the most resistance. We break 7 cents, you could probably start to look at 9, 10 cents, 8 cents. So just a slight movement up. That's just kind of what I could see happening with this. I could be dead wrong, but if we do break through these here, you are starting to make your way up there. Harambe, 43 million, 11,000 holders. I don't fucking know. I mean, imagine this thing at 100 million market cap. You're basically just doubling everything, a little bit more than double. So the price, I don't know. I don't know where we'd be at that, to be honest with you. But we'll keep our eye on it. I just feel like Harambe, it just has a cycle. People get really pumped on it for no reason. It's a silly coin. I mean, why not, right? But I don't know. I like it. I've got myself a decent bag. I don't know, like 300, 400 bucks or something like that on here. So we'll see what happens in the long run. But Harambe, I like the coin. I guess what I'm saying is I think it's going to break 10 cents. Let's just call it what it is. I think we're breaking 10 cents on this thing. All right, let's just keep the ball rolling, baby. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We got a couple other ones here. I don't know how it became a fucking meme stream motherfucking coin guy. This is not what I planned on at all. But hey, if you guys are showing up, watching it, having fun, I'm having fun. If you're making fun of me, cool. I'm here. I'm making fun of myself too. But let's see. How funny it would be if you guys couldn't hear me for the last, I don't know, 36 minutes I've been doing this shit. I'll be dying. All right, so let's keep this moving over here, and we're gonna go to crypto Twitter. I came about this. I don't know how or why, but I was following or into this coin, so I just figured, you know what, crypto Twitter, I don't know. Let me get into it. Let me see what we got cooking over here. And we'll see what the chart looks like. I know it was at a point that made me kind of interested in it. I might have been up and taking profits on. Okay, yeah, here we go. Come on, give me a better chart. This looks good. That's it. All right, so look, it's kind of like doing the same thing. It's got like molehills, like, but it is slightly increasing. Then it came back down. Nothing too crazy. This is crypto. Like, we're used to like crazy swings. So like, I'll deal with this all day, just because I like to see. Let me pull the 5-dayer up. Yo, I fuck with this lo-fi they have on here. I'm not gonna lie. Look, man, like, I like this little bit of a chart. Like, look at that. We started increasing slightly. Nothing wild. You guys got so much opportunity. We want to start loading the bag slowly. And I gotta say it, man. If you're gonna get into these coins, like, pick how much you want to put in. 500 bucks, 100 bucks, 50 bucks, whatever it is. If it's 50 bucks, maybe you want to put your first purchase in with half of it, and then you got 2 other buys to go in half and half on that, like 12.50. Or maybe you just want to increase it to make it even numbers. Do 20, 20, 20, put 60. I personally go for meme coins. I stick around 1 Solana, or I stick around $100, depending on what coin it is, depending on how I feel about it. Usually it's a gut instinct. I would find a coin. I look at, see if they hold spaces. Like, and that's another thing I thought maybe I should start doing, like, hold spaces with the coins and communities I want to be a part of. You got to work for your bags. You got to talk about them. You got to get other people interested in them. Otherwise, it's just the same 3,000 people talking about this. We need that to be at like 11,000 for this to start increasing. Yeah, because, all right, so crypto Twitter market cap is at 1 million, and there's 3,278 holders. This thing hits 4 or 5 million. That's great, but we want to see the holders increase. We don't want the same people putting their money in there. We want more people finding opportunity, which means that's going to let people sell. So like, it is a player versus player. This is me versus you. So like when I find opportunity, it's okay for you to find opportunity too. When I tell you like, hey, I think that this can, maybe go up to, I don't know, I don't know how to fucking call these. I just kind of look at market caps until they're in the pennies because it's hard to say it that way. So I'm hoping to see this thing kind of creep back up to this area right here, 4029 or whatever. So maybe this was at, I don't know what, 4 million or something like that. It's just 4x or something from here. Whatever the case is, I don't know. I'm not a pro tokenomics. Basically, just want to see it break through this resistance and then see the next level up here. This looks like it's going to start making a move, but I can see this taking the whole route, going full send, and then filling these gaps. A lot of times you see these things kind of cool off, people forget about them. But the thing about them forgetting about them is other people aren't. So I'm just going to keep talking about them. If you guys have other coins you think that would be interesting, look like there's a message up in here, so I'm going to go check that out. I can always take a look. Oh shit, y'all are in here. Too sick. Pajamas, bro. Hey, I got a bag of CT. Word. Dude, I love your fucking PFP. I love the new dude. I don't know what it is, man. GKD got like stole my heart out of nowhere. But yeah, I definitely like crypto Twitter. I think it's a good coin. It's a funny one. It's all of us. Like what we do is memeable. So let's rock with it. Let's keep the ball rolling. Crypto Twitter, I like it. I think we break this all-time high. I think we eventually do. I think it's just slowly right now, just gaining a little bit more and more. I know that they updated the little icon thing. That was a good sign, I guess. But let's take a look at my boy founder with Abs. This is Dean's coin, and he's doing a great job with it, getting a lot of collaborations, made an official partnership between, because there's other people. It's not just him that are like all the way invested into that coin or whatever, I guess, as far as the main people. But they made like a couple partnerships. I think they made some kind of partnership with Cubic or something like that. Stuff. I've got to make a video about this stuff to update you guys so you all know. Just to break it down and make it a little bit more simpler. But founder without abs. This was made by one person just to laugh at and make a point to derug, or not derug, to show that you can launch a coin and you don't have to rug it. It's people's choice to rug these coins. Like, you do not have to fucking throw in the towel. What did he say? Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah. I appreciate you, sick. But yeah, this one's at 180,000. This was up at one point close to 80 or 800,000 market cap. We got close to a million before. There's been a lot of work done on the back end. A lot of people talking, a lot of people growing in the Discord. There's 15,000 holders. This was under 1,000 for quite a while. 1,500 holders, my bad. This was under that 1,000 mark for quite a while. So people are slowly and surely getting into this. The airdrop just went out to most of the Doodle Devil holders, I believe. I don't know if anybody else got it or if there was eligibility, but I know that went out. So that's something you guys want to take a look at. I know that he's keen to hooking up people in Solana and projects, communities, so on and so forth. Founder without abs is not going anywhere. I know for a fact. I could put patient on the line with it. I know everything that's going into this is going to benefit Solana and the people involved with the coin. Like, I just know that that's how Dean is operating with this. So take that as you will. It's not financial advice. I suggest you get into some spaces, listen to the homie talk, or at least hit him up, ask a question. I'm sure he's on there posting donuts right now. I mean, maybe I should bring him on here and we just kind of take a look at all these coins and shit like that together. It wouldn't be a terrible idea. But all right, let's get this thing rolling. Got some other coins I really wanted to touch on, but shout out to you guys, all 61 of you still in. Jesus Christ, word, I appreciate it. But yeah, I think this is what we'll start doing more of these. I gotta get the internet better, so I might have to take some profits and buy like a little booster tower type job. But let's take a look at GME. It's still in the trenches. It's not doing any. Oh wait, I skipped Twitter. My bad. We are not skipping Twitter. Let's go back a second here, and before I forget, I gotta update my little caption, boy. With the abs, you guys let me slide on that one, but oh well. All right, we got GME up here. Oh, you. That's why I did it. Great. I guess we're not doing GME. Let me fix this. show. All right, Twitter. The first run of this, guys, was pretty amazing, and the guy JPEG Phenom, I'm gonna give him a shout out every time because he was just giving this shit out like it was candy to everybody, and he even went back a couple days after the fact to make sure that he gave it to the people that he promised it to in this area right there, which was Founded Without Abs, and then Founded Without Abs made a liquidity pool, paired them together, so on and so forth. Here's my phone dead. My shit died. I'll plug this in. But no, I like both of these coins because there's some homies from the communities that you're already invested into with whatever you got into them, whether it's NFTs or crypto or just your time, energy. And I like supporting some of the people in here that are doing like the most good. I think that's kind of important, is to kind of give back like that. I think there's respect to PAMP energy kind of going with that. There's a lot. These guys are putting their names on the line to make sure that these coins are successful and they benefit other people. And hopefully they are making it a point to invest themselves, so they aren't just sitting there on the sidelines, unless they already got it made. Whatever the case is, I don't know their stories altogether. I know Dean's a little bit more, but I know that these guys show up. So these are two coins I will always press on and talk about until they decide to throw in the towel, which I don't think's happening. Unless like we get a reverse of the market, most of these coins are going to continue to pamp a little bit. So again, hold on to your convictions, double down on those plays when they sell, get a little bit of red. Don't be scared to average up. If it's close to your entry, just kind of pay attention to them. And you don't got to buy every fucking coin. Everything I talk about here, pick 5 and just go with them and average into them, or whatever you got to do, or buy a new one. Make a long-term folder and then a short-term folder where you can just take profits quickly. Like it runs up, go ahead. Over here, maybe just take, I don't know, add to that or something. I don't know. Do whatever you want to do. But make a plan, like make a strategy. Kind of envision, like, if this goes 12 months, what would I do? 18 months, what would I do? If I hit $100,000, what would I do? Like, if you hit $100,000, that's going to change your life, and your family's life. Like, it might make sense to do that and continue to invest this money, but just keep it in your head, because maybe you think like, all right, I got to take this 20 G's to 60 to make sure I can clear this up. Whatever the case, make a plan. But Twitter, it's got $243,000 in the market cap there, 7,948 holders. You can see where it's going on with this, slightly increasing, making higher lows, very, very slowly here. No race. This is definitely a marathon type thing. Again, this isn't like a giant coin with a lot of people invested into it. It's one guy with some other guys that can help get some shit done. So we can see these pumps up here. They sell off a little bit, but they start to find higher support points right here, like this right here becomes this right here, so on and so forth. You can see how it starts to staircase its way up slowly on those ends. These spikes, great. You want to take profits right here, just remember to throw some of the back in here. If you're looking for the long-term gain, if you're just scalping, look for these opportunities like this right here. Will remind you of all of these points where it kind of got slow. So pay attention to that. If you're buying into these, make strikes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Whatever you're doing, don't go all in at one time, or it goes balls to the wall. Fuck it, YOLO, whatever. Throw 100 G's into it. Wait till it goes back up to all-time high. You know what I mean? Whatever you gotta do. I don't fucking care. It's not my money. But I would make like methodical purchases into this. This is, these are the kind of coins that you can do that with, because he's not going, his whole reputation on the line, unless he wants to completely get out of the game, so be it. But I'm pretty sure he's put his face and shit out there too. So all right, let's get the ball rolling, and we are going to take a look at GME finally, and I'm going to update the ticker thing over here because I got to. Yo, 61 of you are still here, it says. Does this like lock you in and you guys can't leave? You just gotta deal with me until I'm just kidding. I know it's not the case. All right, so I drew this line on here the other day. I don't remember why, but probably saying it was gonna follow this trend, and it looks like it has. It's had a couple little pumps up here. Nothing's too significantly crazy to talk about. But I do think GME had a great backing, a good holder count, and yeah, I was right there. 22,000 holders on here, 17 million for the market cap. It's down 6.9% on 6.19% on the 24-hour mark. But overall, this coin is showing you some opportunity. I feel like this is going to eventually come back full circle and break these all-time highs. It's GME. It's a great coin. It's got a great narrative. It's got a lot of holders, so it seems like it's got a decent community on there. Take a look, and I mean, I'd like to see these coins have spaces, maybe collaborate with these other coins and start to hold more spaces. If you need a space host, I don't know, hit me up. I'll fuck around and do some shit. I can just start talking about them during my spaces, but I don't want to shill shit. I want to talk about real shit in spaces. Like, if people want to come on here, we could do this shit all day because there's a lot more people that tune into it. But like in spaces, like I don't really want to fuck around with that too much anymore. I want to do a different direction with that. No offense to anybody, but that's just the way it is. So GMA, let's see it back at a penny. I'd be happy with that. Let's break a penny right over here, make new all-time highs, be good to go. But this cooks to 10. That'd be a nice come up. But again, keep your eyes on this. I'm not saying it's even going to break a penny. It's still got work to do, but it's something to keep your eyes on. It has broken a penny though, so whatever. All right, we're gonna take a look at the next one here. This is SHIB WIF hat. I love this one. I saw this one pretty early. I made a little bit of nothing crazy, couple hundos on this one. A little tendy swap here. Damn, we're at already, or 50 minutes basically. All right, we're sitting at a penny. This one consolidating. You guys love to see this. This is just a nice higher lows, staircasing up. Big run up, nice casual sell off, reclaim, boom, reclaim, boom. Look, see the same patterns here, just in a rapid action. This one's kind of showing you W, like it's showing you it's a winner. It's showing you WIF hat is a winner. Anything that has this fucking hat on here, guys, like it does the damn thing. So eventually, yeah, maybe we get back up here. That's 2 cents, almost 3 cents, right? Actually. But you see these, you probably saw everybody getting buck wild excited. Everybody said it probably died, but then look at that. So my theory here is just because it's SHIB, like SHIB, anybody that knows about SHIB and what it did before is going to think that it's going to do the same shit. That's just my theory. I don't know for sure if it's going to. No one does, to be completely honest with you. All I can say to you is 12 million market cap, 27,000 holders. I like the coin. I like Shiba Inu. I like Shiba Inu on Solana, and I like SHIB WIF hat. So you do the math. Let the math itself, and we'll see what happens. But I like the chart. If you don't like the chart, find another chart. I don't know what to tell you. This looks cool. I want to see it come up here. I don't think it's going to do that, but that would be a hell of a W. And then I think this sends the fucking all-time crazyville. But again, get your position set up, sit back, put your legs up. Like, I've been doing more stuff off of the computer than ever. Like, it feels like, considering the bull run and everything is going on, like, I see a lot of people in spaces and stuff like that, and like on the timeline, and just like sitting around all day. Like, I was outside all day doing shit, and did shit the other day, and like making it a point to go to the gym and stick to my routines and stuff like that. Like, I could not sit here. Like, I have so many positions that are just cooking. Like, I'm waiting for them to get to, like, I guess a certain point. But I guess maybe my biggest picture is my USD value at the end of the day. I want to get at a certain point. Yeah, I want to have a certain amount of Solana and Ethereum and yada, 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 yada. Like, I want all that too, but I also want that cash to come out at some point, because that's going to change the whole game. Because, like, imagine being able to buy houses, invest on the side, play different sides of the market. I can do a shit ton of construction. So, I'm literally looking at a point where, like, where would I be able to pull out a couple down payments on some loan to keep me busy on that end, have bills paid. I've already stacked up in bills for like 2 or 3 months, and then I have one play, like I used a Thor. It's basically took like 4 months of rent, chucked it into that, and I was like, let that thing cook. That'll make like another month or two worth of rent, and then I'll pull it back out over here. And then, like, it's a free fucking bill. Like, bills are done for a whole year. Like, I mean, that's just my situation personally. I don't know. It's just it's printing. I'm up with like 21%. All right. So that's SHIB. I like the whole narrative. The Shiba Inu, that makes me kind of bullish on it. The chart looks great. You know, do your own research. Take a look into this one. Put it on your watch list. But let's look to my boy. Man, I keep fucking remembering to change the GME things and all of this stuff. It's pissing me off. All right, let's go to this one. Come on. Dun, dun, dun. Koi is my boy. Let's go. The fish has legs. It's up 92% of the day. This coin, I talked about it the other stream. I said, people are talking about this coin. I don't know what's going on with it, but you should take a look into it yourselves and search it up on Twitter, see how many times it kept popping up. This thing was dead as a doornail for a while, but boom, 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 the fish is cooking. And let's take a look at the month, see how far back you had a like opportunity, you know. All right, 3 months maybe. Okay, look, so this is the last time I saw anything relatively crazy going on here, is this whole John. So I am expecting it to go back up here. I definitely think that we got the energy and the legs to get there. So Koi is my boy, chilling at 3,000,000.6 market cap, 5,800 holders on here. Not a bad coin, not a bad chart, not a bad target to get to. Let's see, this little bit of a consolidation flag, whatever you want to call it, is right here. Excuse me. All right, so we're struggling to get through right here. We get through here. This is like a little messy area, but this is going to be the bigger area we want to like break through. This is kind of like the area 208. So, and down here is 7. So 0.007 and 0.008. You break through there, you're making new all-time highs. My opinion. And we'll see what happens. Fish got legs. Fish is cooking. I like it. I like it. I like it. And let's take a look at Apple. This is a silly coin. I don't know what's going on with it, but Josh from G Media posted about it. I think it was him. Maybe not Josh. Somebody else. Somebody in that chat, and they mentioned that they bought into it. So I said I bought into it as well. Up 15%. I know it ran a little bit more than that. I think. Oh yeah. Okay. So it gave back 11. Not a terrible coin. Don't know much about it. 3 million, almost 3.9 million, almost 4 million market cap. 2,320 holders on here. But that's pretty cool looking right here that it was able to hold on to this level and actually make that recovery. We can keep doing this and using these little points right there to bounce off before we make a new all-time high. Apple could be a nice one. I'm gonna let it cook. And last but not least, guys, let's choose fucking rich, right? I know some people faded this because they didn't like the guy. I know people faded this because it's fucking ridiculous. But fuck, man, you can't deny this thing has performed ridiculously. He can't. I mean, I know this dude wants to see this thing at 10 cents. If he doesn't, then he's choosing fucking poor. Yo, everybody in here, at him, tell him he's choosing poor if this doesn't go to 10 cents. Tell him to do something. But all right, look at the fucking run up. A little bit of stagnation, whatever here. Then this thing went bananas. Came off. Not a hard sell off, which is great to see. Right around here where it broke out is right where it recovered, and we're finding some support resistance. We're going to take a look at this mark. If we can break these points up here, this is resistance basically. The bottoms of this is what's going to hold us back. Kind of like right there, you see what I mean? Like that didn't break that and sold all the way off. If we can break through that, we're back in business. But we'll see how that turns out. And yo, look at the timing. This thing is almost an exact hour, all of these coins. I did not do this shit on purpose. This is just the perfect way for this thing to work out. But I'm going to shut this thing down in about 1 minute and 15 seconds. Thank you guys for being part of this. This is Solana meme stream. Most of all these coins I own. Actually, every single coin I went over, I got some in there. To be completely honest with you. Is that bad? Don't know. Do I care? Absolutely not. Diversity, but my biggest bags are the ones up here. for a fact the ones towards the bottom are like more recently added and more risky and more early entries, I guess you could call that. So I'm not too worried about them being as risky since I got in there early. Let me get Nick's stupid fucking name off here. Don't care. Get off. I want that off. Nice. And I'll move this and come back up. All right, cool. Again, if you guys want to be part of this stream at any point, most of the time we're going to be covering just meme coins. You can kind of hang out, chime in, talk about any coin specifically. Feel free to hit me up in the DM and let me know. Send me a couple DMs on that one. Oh, I didn't even go to the market cap. 32 million, 11,000 holders, whatever. Nick, choose whatever. But if you guys ever want to think about doing that, hit me up. That'd be cool. Other than that, I'm going to keep rocking out with the spaces. I want to give a huge shout out to Gosheen Media. I want to give a huge shout out to the Doodle Devils, and I want to give a shout out to Sharkify. Other than that, guys, Solana Made Simple, guys, is still cooking. I just kind of took a step back, needed to kind of take a look at the overall market and kind of how I felt about things. Yeah, there's some shit that pisses me off, but I just kind of said, fuck it, you know, like I'm going to do what I got to do and what I want to do, and people that want to hang out are going to hang out, and that's just as simple as that. I got lost in trying to be like a high ranking number or get certain impressions and bullshit on fucking Twitter, and like really lost like my focus on what I wanted to do here while I was here, and really saw people kind of for who they were, and just like it's cringy, it's weird, and you know, some of the people I used to go to their spaces, I just don't even check them out anymore, just because like I wanted to be like this, when you watch some shit, maybe find a new coin that you're interested in and see why I found potential in it, and do your own research and hopefully make a bag off it like that. I remember when they used to do that shit. Now it's like very like they got other people on the spaces that just are fucking stupid, and like you can tell like they're not hungry, and like that's not fun for me. I like having fun while we're like grinding and like trying to get that bag, and I just don't feel like it's there. Maybe I changed, and maybe it's just a different take for me, but either way, like I'm having the most fun I've ever had, changing just the way up a little bit, doing everything kind of on myself. It's all up to me at this point. I'm behind like a motherfucker on some of these goals, so just to go over it real quick, and it keeps me accountable. We got, you know, half a month left basically. I got 950 subs is my goal on YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed on YouTube, I would absolutely love if you could go over there and help me out with that. I got 4 LSDs to do this month, and I've literally done 1-ish. So those are the little Soul Devil characters I draw up. So I got to work on that. Got to do some of the Doodle Devil drip. I know Dean's been rocking out, doing some amazing shit with that. Game's getting closer, and then I got some Sharkify stuff I need to put together and drop for you guys. Guys, you can still farm for them and take your loans, supply liquidity, whatever you got to do. That's an option for you every single day. They got 3-day loans, 7-day loans, and the Sharks, you can go up to 16 days for borrowing. So do your own homework, look at it, look into it. You know, I call it how I see it, and I think that's one of the better projects to look into. I mean, as far as projects, I bought into Elementals as well with Asset Dash because I got 3 guaranteed airdrops. I literally got one today from being in there, but I think Elementals is a highly, highly undervalued NFT project because it's connected to Asset Dash and so many implications that kind of go with that. We can talk about that in a space because I think that would be actually worth talking about if we can get somebody from Asset Dash. Otherwise, no. Do your own homework. read the tweets or something. I don't know what to tell you on that one. But another project that I like that I bought into. What else did I get into? Other than Cyber Frogs, I was looking at Frogana for a flip because I thought they were going to run out. But with the price of Soul running up, I think you're going to see some movement with prices, like core prices and stuff like that. So I'm just kind of sitting on my hands with everything. Nothing really new except for the Elementals. Anyway, guys, that's it. Love you. Thanks for being part of Solana Meme Stream. We will catch you on the next one. And when I say we, that's just me. I'll see you guys on the timeline. Be safe, take profits, and plan for the